Day 5, let's get personal. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's day 5 of our 30-day photography challenge and I'm stoked you're here. Today we're diving into the world of portrait photography. Get ready to capture those stunning human expressions and create images that tell stories. Section 2, the power of portraits. Portraits are powerful, they freeze moments in time, capturing the essence of a person. A simple smile, a thoughtful gaze, a burst of laughter. These are the things that make us human, and with your camera, you have the power to capture it all. Section 3. Soft lighting is your new best friend. In the world of photography, lighting can make or break your shot. It's not just about having enough light, but about the quality and direction of that light. Soft lighting in particular can transform your photos from ordinary to extraordinary. Lighting is everything in photography, especially in portraits. When you use soft lighting, it wraps around your subject, reducing harsh shadows and creating a more flattering look. This is why professional photographers often invest in softboxes, diffusers, and other tools to soften their light sources. Harsh sunlight can create unflattering shadows. Direct sunlight, especially during midday, can be too intense, causing your subject to squint and casting strong, unappealing shadows on their face. This can detract from the overall quality of your portrait. Instead, opt for soft, diffused light. By using tools like softboxes or ring lights, you can create a more even and gentle illumination. This type of lighting is more forgiving and can highlight your subject's best features without the harshness of direct light. Think overcast days or the golden hour, that magical time right after sunrise or before sunset. These times of day provide naturally soft light that is perfect for portraits. The sun is lower in the sky and its light is diffused through the atmosphere, creating a warm golden glow that is incredibly flattering. Window light is also fantastic for creating soft, even illumination. Position your subject near a window with indirect sunlight and you'll achieve a beautiful, natural look. The light from a window is diffused as it passes through the glass, making it softer and more even. This is a great technique for indoor portraits, especially if you don't have access to professional lighting equipment. Another useful tool is a reflector. Reflectors can bounce light back onto your subject, filling in shadows and adding a soft, natural glow. They come in various sizes and colors, each providing different effects. A white reflector, for example, will give a soft, neutral light, while a gold reflector can add a warm tone to your photos. Experimenting with different light sources and modifiers can help you find the perfect setup for your style. Don't be afraid to try new things and see what works best for you. Remember, the goal is to create a soft, flattering light that enhances your subject's features and brings out their natural beauty. The difference between harsh and soft lighting can be dramatic. Harsh lighting can emphasize imperfections and create unflattering shadows, while soft lighting smooths out these imperfections and creates a more pleasing image. By mastering the use of soft light, you can take your portrait photography to the next level. So, next time you're setting up for a photo shoot, remember that soft lighting is your new best friend. It can make a world of difference in the quality of your photos and the satisfaction of your subjects. Happy shooting! Section 4. Strike a pose or don't. Posing can feel awkward, but it doesn't have to be. Many people feel self-conscious in front of the camera, unsure of how to stand or what to do with their hands. This discomfort can often be seen in the final photos, making them look stiff or unnatural. However, with a few simple tips and a bit of practice, anyone can learn to pose confidently and naturally. Encourage your subject to relax and be themselves. One of the best ways to do this is by engaging them in conversation. Ask them about their day, their interests, or even tell a funny story. This helps to distract them from the camera and allows their true personality to shine through. When people are relaxed and having fun, it shows in their expressions and body language. Candid shots often capture the most genuine emotions. These moments of unguarded laughter or a spontaneous smile can result in some of the most memorable and heartfelt photos. Instead of focusing solely on pose shots, try to capture these candid moments as well. They add a layer of authenticity and warmth to your photography. Try incorporating small movements A tilt of the head, a gentle touch to the face. These subtle actions can make a big difference in the overall feel of the photo. They add a sense of dynamism and prevent the image from looking too static. Encourage your subject to experiment with different angles and gestures to find what feels most natural to them. These subtle shifts can add a world of difference to your portraits. Even a slight change in posture or expression can transform a good photo into a great one. Pay attention to the details, the way the light falls on their face, the angle of their shoulders, the position of their hands. These small adjustments can enhance the overall composition and make your portraits stand out. Reviewing the photos together can also be a great way to build confidence. Show your subject the shots as you go along and point out what's working well. This positive reinforcement can help them feel more comfortable and willing to try new poses. It also gives them a chance to provide feedback and suggest ideas, making the photo shoot a collaborative and enjoyable experience. Remember, the goal is to capture the essence of the person in front of the camera. Whether they are striking a pose or simply being themselves, the most important thing is to make them feel at ease. When people feel comfortable, it shows in the photos, resulting in images that are not only beautiful, but also truly representative of who they are. So strike a pose or don't. The key is to find what works best for each individual and to create an environment where they can express themselves freely. With patience, practice, and a bit of creativity, you can capture stunning portraits that tell a story and evoke genuine emotions. Section 5. The Rule of Thirds. Your composition compass. The rule of thirds is a fundamental principle in the world of photography and visual arts. It serves as a guide to help you create more engaging and well-balanced compositions. The rule of thirds is a classic composition guideline that can instantly elevate your portraits. By applying this rule, you can transform a mundane image into a captivating one. It's all about positioning your subject in a way that feels natural and pleasing to the eye. Imagine your frame divided into 9 equal sections by 2 vertical and 2 horizontal lines. These lines create a grid that helps you place your subject in a more dynamic and interesting way. Instead of centering your subject, you align them along these lines or at their intersections. Position your subject's eyes along these lines or at the points where they intersect. This technique is particularly effective in portrait photography. The eyes are often the focal point of a portrait, and placing them on these intersections can make your image more compelling. This creates balance and draws the viewer's eye to the most important part of your image. The rule of thirds helps to avoid the static and dull feeling that can come from centering your subject. Instead, it adds a sense of movement and interest, guiding the viewer's gaze naturally through the frame. The rule of thirds isn't just for portraits, it's equally effective in landscape photography. By placing the horizon along one of the horizontal lines, you can create a more balanced and visually appealing scene. Whether it's a sunset, a mountain range, or a cityscape, this rule can help you capture the essence of the scene in a more engaging way. Architectural photography also benefits from the rule of thirds. By aligning buildings or other structures along the grid lines, you can create a sense of harmony and proportion. This technique can highlight the beauty of the architecture and make your photos stand out. Learning and practicing the rule of thirds can significantly improve your photography skills. It's a simple yet powerful tool that can make a big difference in your compositions. As you become more comfortable with this rule, you'll start to see the world through a different lens, noticing how objects and scenes can be framed to create more impactful images. Remember, the rule of thirds is a guideline, not a strict rule. While it's a great starting point, don't be afraid to experiment and break the rule when it serves your creative vision. Some of the most memorable and striking images come from knowing when to bend or break the rules. In conclusion, the rule of thirds is your composition compass, guiding you to create more balanced, engaging, and visually appealing images. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced photographer, this principle can help you elevate your work and see the world in a new way. So grab your camera, start experimenting, and let the rule of thirds lead you to stunning compositions. Section 6. Background check. Don't let a busy background steal the show. Opt for simple, clean backdrops that won't distract from your subject. A plain wall, a lush green field, or even a blurred cityscape can provide a pleasing contrast and make your subject pop. Section 7. Time to practice. Now it's your turn to put these techniques into practice. Grab a friend or family member or even your pet and start experimenting. Play with different lighting scenarios, try various poses, and explore the rule of thirds. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Section 8. Share the love. Don't forget to share your amazing portraits with the community. Use the hashtag 30daysofphotography so we can all see your progress. I can't wait to be blown away by your creativity. Section 9, get ready for day 6. You guys crushed it today. Tomorrow we're diving into the world of street photography. Get ready to capture the energy and spontaneity of life as it unfolds around you. See you then.